Good Pepsi. So hey guys, 563 here, and welcome to a brand new video of the Beatles vinyl collection. Right, just received these yesterday, Thursday. Today I'm recording this on Friday, so I forgot to do the video last night. It was pretty weird really, because normally the two other guys on YouTube that I watch who are doing these series, Stripey received these even though he's a delivery behind, and he was complaining about a mug, which I'll get into in a bit. And Darren Locke, he got his last week, which I was kind of confused, because normally when Darren Locke's set a Beatles vinyl collection arrives, either I will get it the day after. Weird, but I had to wait at least a week. You can actually check out their videos. Go to Darren Locke or Stripey Rambles. You can actually check out their videos. Now the packaging, very weird because it was busted, kind of like Stripey Rambles. I can really question the packaging for what it is, but nothing, no padding in there, no nothing. It was just a box with a vinyl, well, two vinyls, and one of the bonus items, which we'll get into in a sec. I've got the magazines in here. Let's just get right down to it. So I'll go through the premium item, which I just gave that away, which is a mug right here. It's very nice. I've had a quick look. I won't be using this as of yet, but there we go. Just a standard mug with the Beatles vinyl collection on it. Awesome. Very good stuff. Now, as I mentioned that Stripey, when he did his video and he got issues 14 and 15, which we covered last month, he was complaining about the mug not arriving. Now, I can tell you this because I have all the paperwork from each delivery right here, and according to issues 14 and 15, whoops, that's the wrong one. Issues 14 and 15. I know in issues 12 and 13 you received the display frame. However, let's see. Did it say on here 14 and 15? Nope. Oh, issues 12 and 13. Stock shortages. Beatles mug. So they said they're going to be sending it on the next delivery, which they didn't, because that was when the album art display replacement came. And then this delivery we finally got the mug, which I believe in the next delivery, because we got 3 more premium items to go, which we have a backpack arriving, so that should be in the next delivery. And we're also waiting for a portable charger, which will come before that, and a notebook. And then the final delivery, we got another one of these, it's not, I don't have it with me, it's a bit heavy to pick up, the storage boxes for the vinyls. So, in the next delivery, Stripey, you should be receiving the mug, if anything, because I know you had to do like a little rant about it, which was pretty funny in my opinion. But yeah, if you don't receive it, what can you do? Because these are all the premium items. We've got all these 3 plus the mug. Portable charger should have come next, but we're getting the backpack, then the charger, then the notebook, and then the storage boxes. But anyway, issues 16 and 17. Just take these out the binder. So issues 14 and 15 we covered Revolver and Anthology 2. Issues 16 and 17, I'm so glad I got these. So we'll go through the magazines and then we'll actually go through the vinyl itself. So issue 16, live at the BBC. There are actually 2 of these. We've got volume 2 in the next delivery from what I know, and which funny enough I got the CD of it as well. So I've got live at the BBC volume 2 in both formats. Come the next delivery. So this is live at the BBC. All your tracks on here. It's a triple album, by the way. So you've got stuff like let's see why I am familiar with most of these songs. I don't really know. You Really Got a Hold on Me, I Saw Her Standing There, Johnny Be Good, Can't Buy Me Love, Hard Day's Night, I Want to Be a Man, Roll Over, Beethoven, All My Lovin', She's a Woman, I Feel Fine, Rock and Roll Music, Ticket to Ride, Ooh My Soul, Love Me Do. So a lot of tracks on here. Yeah, we've got an opening and a closing as well. And then of course I read the first bit like I normally do of the page. So this is live at the BBC. Fans old and new queue for new Beatles album announced. The Times. Tower Records at Piccadilly Circus, London, had opened its doors at the stroke of midnight on 30th of November 1994 to allow fans to purchase the Live at the BBC. During the first minutes it was on sale, we probably sold around 250 copies in 1.5 hours, the assistant manager revealed. And then of course, all members there. I've got a quote here. These recordings show how good they were live before we started doing the producing tricks, by George Martin. Just looking at there. It's brilliant. I really do like all these stuff. This is 1963. Besides the British Broadcasting Corporation, and there's all in there. Awesome stuff. Here's the vinyl itself. It actually tells you all the tracks. We've got 6 sides because triple album. So here it is. Apologise for the glare. It says Live at the BBC on the spine. And then there's the back. With all the tracks on it. As I say, still keeping these sealed. I do have a record player, as I mentioned, although I am getting a second one with built-in speakers. Funny enough, it's the same as Stripey Rambles one, which is a GPO Jam. So I won't get that till Christmas. Really excited for it. And I can just listen to all these and sit back and relax, listen to the Beatles. And now we'll look at issue 17. Please Please Me, with Love Me Do and 12 other songs. Of course, the track listing there. We've got Anna, I Saw Her Standing There, Boys, Please Please Me, of course, Love Me Do. Do You Want to Know a Secret? I haven't heard that in ages. Twist and Shout. And then it reads from the top here. So Please Please Me. The stylus settles into the groove and the record spins to the first sound of the Beatles' debut album. Paul McCartney's exuberance counting to I Saw Her Standing There. It is the perfect opening to the long player legacy of the Beatles. The song's joyful optimism and intoxicating, and the energy of the performance has proved to be forever irresistible. You can feel the excitement of a group making their first LP, turning a dream into reality. As Ringo Starr reflected, you'd sell your soul to get on a record. A piece of plastic was like gold. So, here we go. Tracks again. There's all in there. Probably during practice. When you were doing like a music video or something, I don't know. Or when they were live. Same quote by Ringo Starr. You sell your soul to go on a record, a piece of plastic was like gold. practicing or rehearsing. So awesome stuff. So yeah, and of course the next issue, I've got the BBC Volume 2, which we got on CD. So yeah, and then here's the vinyl itself. Now normally, because it was in a weird packaging and it was kind of beat up, I can tell that these are fine, you know, I can still feel that they're intact, you know, they came in one piece, nothing's broken, especially the mug. But yeah, so this is a single, by the way. 7 songs on one side each. So yeah, so that is by the BBC and Please Please Me for the Beatles vinyl collection, as well as we got the mug. Let's see what we, because I've got the binder, because I've got the binder. Yeah, I've got the binder out. Let's see what else we get. So we're supposed to be expecting another one of these come the final delivery anyway. So next delivery we get Live at the BBC Volume 2, and we get Let It Be. So Live at the BBC is a triple album, Let It Be is a single, and then the month after, which will be December, we got a double and a triple, which is 1 and Anthology 3. And then January we'll get 2 double albums, which is the Blue Album 1967 to 1970 and Past Masters. And then we're officially doing a collection. I do know there's more albums on vinyl. I do know there was like a live album that I saw in HMV the other day, and I will tend to pick that up whenever I can. But yeah, that is it for this episode. If I can actually get the magazines back in there until where I'm going wrong. It's kind of like a thin, it's kind of like to lift it up, lift the magazines up and then actually try and get them in there. There we go, I think that's it. It's kind of difficult trying to get them in there because where you had to actually sort out this binder and fold it together so then you can actually get them all in. It's so weird. Really, really weird. If I've got them in. Nope, I haven't. Sorry, guys. This is quite awkward to do, to be honest. Just trying to get all the magazines in properly, and then because it's always on the like that, all folded up. I think because where it was all folded together anyway. Yeah, there we go. Got them all in there. That took some time, didn't it? All in there. So yeah, anyway, that is the Beatles vinyl collection for this episode. Live at the BBC and Please Please Me. So yeah, that's it guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Keith3. We'll see you for the next episode for Live at the BBC Volume 2 and Let It Be. So thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed. If you do want to subscribe, the link is in the description down below of all my social media. So if you want to follow me, feel free to do so. And that is it, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya.